So I was able to watch Haunted Mansion, and here is my review on the movie. So let's start off with everything I liked about the movie. And for starters, this is a enjoyable film. Like, it has all those comedy hits that the trailer promised us. It has all those jump scares that the trailer promised us. And there's also this emotional beat in this movie that I will talk about in a second. That was my favorite part of the film. So yeah, this movie is just enjoyable and it's everything the trailer promised us that this movie would be. And for starters, this is a stacked cast. We got Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito, a lot more. It's just a stacked cast. This cast is really good. And yeah, they really fit the characters as well. Like, they fit the characters they are playing. And I can see how they were casted as that role. And let me talk about the theme in here for a second. We have a theme about letting go of your past, be grieving onto that one thing. And that lesson in here that they added in, it's like, hits the emotional beats really well. And like, I felt like the whole theater was tearing up. And just the movie hit those emotional beats really well in this. And this makes it even better. Because the movie has just so much building up to this character. And it has a satisfying payoff as well, in an emotional way. And just the theme in here is really good. It's the best part of the movie, and makes this movie stand out for what it is. It's really good. This movie is also a really good adaptation of the Haunted Mansion ride. There is so many Easter eggs in here. Now, for me personally, all I've been on, I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland twice, and both times I rode Haunted Mansion, and I liked it. So I'm excited to see how I like this ride after just watching this movie as well. So, it's not like I'm going to Disneyland anytime soon. Even though I really enjoyed this movie, it's not perfect. So let's move on to what I did not like about the movie. And for starters, in here, now I did say the cast is really good. But we don't really focus on the main stars. Like Danny DeVito, Owen Wilson, they're not the main stars in here. And they're like the stars I really like that were also in this movie. They're not the main stars in here. You'll find out who's the main star when you watch the movie, but yeah, they're not the main stars. And in fact, Danny DeVito does not have that much screen time. I was surprised of how much screen time he had. He didn't really have a lot of screen time. And I was extremely shocked by that. Like, why hire this really good actor and they don't have a lot of screen time? He was barely in the movie, which I was really shocked at. And Owen Wilson, I wish he was in it more. The same goes for him. Why hire this really good actor if he's barely in the movie? And then, around 45 minutes of this movie, it goes by slow. Like, there was this one point I was like, okay, this movie should be going to its final act very soon. No, another 30 minutes and then it reaches final act. So it just felt a little slow around that area. It didn't really it was I was kind of losing interest here. And I was kind of losing interest because it just kept dragging on purpose. It's like, okay, we need to reach that 2-hour mark. That's our goal. So we are going to reach that 2-hour mark. That's basically what this movie is doing. It's like trying to stretch the movie out on purpose. And it doesn't really work. That kind of bumped the movie down a lot for me. And also, I'm just going to say this. If you're going into this movie expecting a full-out horror movie, no. That's not this. This movie is like Hocus Pocus. That's the best comparison. And yeah, it's not scary. You could take a 6-year-old to this and they'll be fine. It's a family movie is what this movie is. This is a PG-13 family movie. But all in all, Haunted Mansion is a really good adaptation of the ride in Disney. it reaches all those beats and Easter eggs that you will want the movie to have. It is better than the 2003 version. But the movie's not perfect. Like, the main stars are not the stars you want to see that you came to this movie for. And the pacing, 45 minutes of it, can be really bad. But this movie does have a really good lesson about grieving loss and getting over the past. And it just has this deep emotional beat that made me really love this movie even more. I'm going to try to watch this movie every Halloween. But this movie, it's a fun time. You don't need to watch it in theaters, though. You could probably wait for Disney Plus or something. I don't think it's a rush out to see. If you do see it, maybe watch it on like a discount day where tickets are like $5 or something. I don't think it's a rush to see. Wait to stream it. You don't really have to rush to see it. But yeah, I still do recommend it though. It's just you can wait for streaming. And out of 10, I will give it a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. Follow my letterbox called The Coda Man Movie. And I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.